I'm Rachel Hernandez, real estate investor turned mobile home investor and best-selling author. I make a living investing in mobile homes for cash flow for long-term passive income. After many mistakes and lessons learned, I've been able to create the kind of life where I can do the types of things I want to do, not have to do. I created the Adventures in Mobile Homes podcast to share with you what I've learned so you can spend more time with family, friends, and do things you love. Mobile home investing can help you get there. If you want to hear real stories with practical and actionable advice you can use from someone who's been in the trenches and who's still investing today to create the type of life you love, then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Well, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of the Adventures in Mobile Homes podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of AdventuresInMobileHomes.com. Thank you so much for joining me here on the 61st episode of the podcast. Now, just in case you missed it, be sure to check out the last episode where I talk about my latest 5-figure deal for my own mobile home investing business. You can find it at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/60. So today, I'm going to talk about a recent video commentary that I recently did on a case update for a scam alert on a certain mobile home investing guru. Now, this specific mobile home investing guru has been scamming a lot of real estate investors out of their hard-earned money. And there are a lot of people who are upset at this person as they all want to get paid back what they're owed and what they were promised. Now, all of this has been tied up in court for close to a year now. And it's interesting to follow this case as we don't hear much about these types of things happening in our industry of mobile home investing. And what's even more interesting is that I've had readers of my blog, Adventures in Mobile Homes, and even listeners of this podcast ask me what I thought about this particular mobile home investing guru over the years, as they were interested in their video trainings and courses. Now, what's even worse is that there are people who bought this mobile home investing guru's courses and mentorship programs, which, by the way, cost thousands of dollars, only now to find out this guru is a fraud. And it's unfortunate that these kinds of things happen, which is why I decided to do the video commentary on the case update for the scam alert on this particular mobile home investing guru, so that you're aware that there are people out there like this mobile home investing guru. And it's important to know who these people are and what these people are all about so that you don't get scammed yourself. But before we move on, let's hear a word from our sponsor. Hey there, Rachel here. Have you enjoyed the show and podcast so far? Has it helped you with your own mobile home investing journey? And have you received value from it? If yes, then consider supporting the show. So, how can you show your support? Well, there's a couple of things that you can do. The first thing you can do is leave a review on Apple Podcasts, Podchaser, or anywhere else the podcast can be heard. Go to www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/podcast to see the sites and links where you can leave a review on. I'll be ever so grateful if you do. And you may even get a shout out and your review read right on the show, just for doing it. Another thing you can do is support the show and buy me a coffee. If you know me, you know how much I love coffee. If you've gotten a lot of good information out of the podcast and it has helped you as a mobile home investor, I'd love your support. Now, in the future, I'll be giving shout-outs to those who support me. So if you do, that may be you. Go to www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/support for more information on how you can show your support. Again, www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/support. And if you want to take it a step further and receive exclusive only content, consider being a member. On the support page there, you'll find info about how you can view exclusive content, including access to new videos and blog posts, a shout out in a future episode for your support, access to video replays on my past speaking engagements if you haven't seen me speak yet, and more. Check out www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/support to find out more. Thanks so much for continuing to listen to the podcast and for your support. Now, back to the show. Okay, first things first. Before I get into things, just in case you missed it, be sure to check out episode 46 of the podcast titled Scam Alert Mobile Home Investing Guru, where I go over the scam that this guru did and how it affected real estate investors and how this particular mobile home investing guru scammed people out of their hard-earned money. Now, you can find it at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/46. Plus, I do a further case update in episode 48 of the podcast, where I talk about the latest news with the scam alert and update you with some of the court cases against this individual. You can find that episode at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/48. So check out those episodes if you missed them, as I won't go into the scam here, as I've already done it in prior podcast episodes. Now, getting back to things, so now I want to update you with my latest video commentary on this case against this particular mobile home investing guru. And I will tell you, things are going to look pretty interesting in the next couple of months. These investors who were cheated and defrauded out of their hard-earned money are getting close to moving forward on the cases for their trials. Now it's just a matter of time. And in the video commentary that I put together for this case update on this particular mobile home investing guru, I go over the latest breaking news on this mobile home investing guru. I talk about the case and what exactly is being done in court to help these investors get paid back what they're owed. And let me tell you, it's a lot of money. I'm talking millions of dollars, enough to get the SEC's attention and possibly the FBI. This is serious stuff. I mean, we hear about this kind of stuff happening all the time in real estate investing. We hear about real estate investing gurus scamming other investors. We hear about other investors getting scammed all the time by real estate investing gurus. We hear about how these investors paid thousands of dollars and were promised returns overnight. Yet, these real estate investing gurus never delivered on their promises. That's just normal. It happens all the time. But we don't hear this in our industry of mobile home investing. We don't hear much about mobile home investing gurus scamming other real estate investors out of their hard-earned money. I mean, honestly, this is a niche, and a small niche. Mobile home investing and mobile home investors are a very small community. It's pretty tight-knit. And I'll be honest, it's been the most giving and generous community that I've ever seen in all of my years as a real estate investor. People share stuff as mobile home investors. People help one another. people give insight on other people's deals and share what they know in the mobile home investing community. This is rare in the real estate investing community in general, unless you find the right people willing to help. And many times, it does come at a price. Now, getting back to things, so when I heard about this particular mobile home investing guru who scammed all of these real estate investors out of their hard-earned money, I was shocked. Seriously shocked at how this could happen. Right in our community of mobile home investors. Which is why I wanted to follow this story and decided to share it with you and give you case updates along the way. Because I felt it was my duty as an authority in the mobile home investing space to share it with you. Just like it was my duty to let you all know about a real estate attorney who also scammed a lot of real estate investors out of their hard-earned money, including how this attorney swindled a pretty well-known real estate investors out of a large sum of money. And in fact, this attorney even spoke at real estate investing clubs nationwide. And guess what? I even saw this attorney speak at my own local real estate investing club. And I almost bought this attorney's course to help with my own real estate investing business on the legal side. Now, good thing I didn't. I actually went with a different attorney, one less known, but good at what he did, to help me with the legal side of my own real estate investing business. Had I went with this particular real estate attorney, who again spoke nationwide at real estate investing clubs and was even endorsed by some of the top real estate investors' names, I would have been scammed myself out of my hard-earned money. How crazy is that? Now, if you want to read my write-up on the subject of this real estate attorney who scammed investors out of their hard-earned money, I'll put a link here for the write-up right in the show notes. Now, getting back to things, so this is why I'm doing this particular podcast episode, to keep you updated on things as a mobile home investor. Because it's important to know and be aware that these types of people who do these types of scams exist in our industry. And it's important to know what's being done to stop it from happening again. So in my video commentary, I tell you exactly what's happening in court and what's being done to move forward on the many, many, many cases real estate investors have filed against this particular mobile home investing guru nationwide. Yes, you heard that right. It's not just being done in one particular area of the United States. This scam is nationwide, all across the United States. And it's not just one real estate investor that was affected and taken for their hard-earned money. It was many, 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 many real estate investors who were taken, which added up to millions upon millions of dollars. And what's even worse is that this particular mobile home investing guru still has their website and videos up online. And people continue to consume this person's content online, watching their videos, and continue to purchase their courses and trainings, which continue to be available to the public. Many investors who have been scammed by this person have even voiced their opinion that this particular mobile home investing guru should just take down their website and their entire presence online, including their social media. But it still remains up for the world to see until something happens in court and the judge decides their fate. So there you have it. What I covered in my latest video commentary case update on the scam alert for this particular mobile home investing guru. Unfortunately, the story has not ended yet. Only time will tell what will happen to this particular person who has scammed real estate investors out of millions of dollars. But I will continue to keep you updated on things as the case progresses moving forward. Now, in the meantime, if you want to do some further reading, I did do a write-up on how to vet real estate gurus so that you don't get scammed yourself as a real estate investor, should you be looking for someone to help you down the road with your own real estate investing ventures. Because honestly, there are a lot of snakes out there, not just in the real estate investing industry, but now what we're seeing with this particular mobile home investing guru right in our industry of mobile home investing. Now, in this write-up on how to vet real estate gurus, I go into detail on what you should look out for when encountering these real estate gurus and doing your own research on them. And there are a couple of important things you have to watch out for before you make a decision to work with someone or buy into their program or service. Unfortunately, there are many tactics that these real estate gurus use to make people believe them and fall for their sales pitch. And many times, that's exactly what it is. They just want a sale, but they don't really care about you being successful and helping you to learn and grow. So if you'd like to check out this write-up that I did on how to vet real estate gurus so that you don't get scammed yourself, I'll put a link to the article right in the show notes. Now, getting back to things, this is exactly what happened with this particular mobile home investing guru who scammed all of these real estate investors out of their hard-earned money. Promises were made, but never kept. And people are still waiting to get paid back. Now, if you'd like to see my full video commentary of me on video, where I talk about the case update for the scam alert on this particular mobile home investing guru and the details behind the case, it's available exclusively to members of my support page. And in the video commentary, I go over everything that I talked about here in more detail, and I show you evidence to support what I say, including the many, many more experiences and testimonials of other real estate investors who have filed cases against this individual, still waiting for their money back. Plus, as a member of my support page, you're able to discuss this and anything mobile home investing related right in the Discord community, which is part of your membership. And if you'd like to learn more about the Discord community, I'll put a link here right in the show notes with more details. Basically, the Discord community is a way for members to stay in touch, network, share their journey as mobile home investors, ask questions, and get feedback on their deals. Also, I post up relevant mobile home industry news, mobile home leads, free stuff like books that come across my way, and anything else relevant to the subject. It's a really neat way to stay in community with other mobile home investors, and you can always ask me questions there. So again, I'll link up more information here about the Discord community right in the show notes. And if you're already a member of my support page, be sure to check out the video commentary on the scam alert for this particular mobile home investing guru. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for more. In fact, right now, I'm putting together a new video commentary with the latest market update on what is happening in our industry and how it affects us as mobile home investors. Plus, I give you my latest update on what I've been up to lately and my plans moving forward. So stay tuned for that. I'm telling you, I've got lots planned for the future for members of my support page. So stay tuned. Now, getting back to things, so if you've enjoyed my podcast and want to access exclusive content like this, consider becoming a member of the support page. And as a member, you'll receive access to these types of detailed posts and video and audio of my private podcast, where I go more into detail on specific topics within mobile home investing. Plus, you'll also get discounts to special events, and here's the kicker: discounts to my existing courses and classes, including a special extra discount to my Dodd-Frank and SAFE Act course, especially for mobile home investors, just for members of my support page. So you definitely don't want to miss out on this special deal. Sign up as a member today. And just in case you missed it, I did do a video walkthrough of the support page and what it's all about. You can find it on episode 52 of the podcast, where I celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the show, what it means, and my plans going forward. You can find it at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/52. Again, www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/52. And if you're listening to this and you're wondering how you can get started investing in mobile homes, be sure to check out episode 43 of the podcast, How to Get Started in Mobile Home Investing, where I talk about my live class on the subject, including what you can do to get started as a mobile home investor and how to catch the class replay. And again, if you'd like to check out my video commentary with the latest case update on the scam alert for this particular mobile home investing guru, you can check it out in the show notes, where I provide more information and details on where to find it. So I hope this episode was helpful and gave you some things to think about. Again, if you need to check out any resources that I talked about here, I'll be putting them in the show notes. You can find all the resources mentioned, as well as my write-up on the subject, right here in the show notes at www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/61. Again, www.adventuresinmobilehomes.com/61. And if you enjoyed this episode today and you like the content that you hear, please share it with a friend. Well, that's about it for now. Until next time, this is Rachel Hernandez, aka Mobile Home Girl of the Adventures of Mobile Homes podcast, signing off. Thanks for tuning in.